So it's time for a bit of a shootout between two teles. I don't know. My name is Gabor.
Hey, I'm Alex. We're gonna whatever that you said.
Shootout.
Yeah.
You've got to do a when there's a shootout.
We've got in our hands a couple of Fender teles.
Yeah.
This is yours. This is one we have on demo loan from Fender. This is the Ultra 2.
Yeah. And this is the Fender Aerodyne Special made in Japan. So you've got Japan versus the US.
Yep.
You can watch a video. Let's just start off. I'm going to link to both videos of both guitars down below, but let's start off with the Aerodyne Special. There's a video for it up here. So this is a guitar that I actually ended up buying. So Fender sent it to us as a review, and I ended up buying it because I liked it so much. So this is not a sponsored video. This I purchased. This is loaned to us.
Just for fun.
We have to send it back, and we're not getting paid for this video. This is just a video for us. I purposely didn't do this at home because I wanted to do this in this video to compare the two.
Yep. Okay.
So I did an unboxing video of this guitar, and you can watch it up here a little while ago. And when I played it, it felt very similar to this.
Okay.
To me, the necks are quite similar. The finish, maybe it's a little smoother on this. This is a little bit woodier. This is a bit more
woodier.
Yeah, it has a bit. You can feel like grain and stuff a bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
That's more of a schmick sort of no wood grain finish, if that makes sense. So I thought let's just shoot out the two guitars and see what Alex thinks as well.
Yeah.
I play this guitar a lot. You don't really play it a lot. So just as a thought, right?
Sure.
So let's start off purely visually. What are your thoughts?
Well, obviously, one's got a pickguard.
Yeah, well, this doesn't.
So
They're both sort of modern kind of versions, which is kind of why I sort of thought this would be a fun thing to compare.
Definitely modern teles.
Price-wise as well, they're
Both got some contour
fairly
stuff
different.
going. Yours is a slight carved top.
yeah, with the binding, which I think that's missing personally.
I'm not sure if you can bind the
With the because it's such a contour there,
forearm
yeah.
there.
But I mean, that's the thing with this. To me, that I don't. That's enough of a contour for me. I don't miss that.
Okay.
But I do like the binding.
This one does have contours on the back too, the belly cut and the upper dusty end cut.
This one doesn't, so that's
flat.
just flat on the back.
You've got rear routing with your controls. This one obviously has good front.
Because yeah, there's
routing.
I guess it's for the aesthetics.
You've got a matching headstock, which
I think also is awesome. I mean, that with a Texas T headstock. How good would that look?
Both got like a vintage tint on the maple.
Yeah, both this what looks like very much exactly the same Fender branded locking tune. Is mine staggered? No, mine aren't staggered either. So they're not. They're both non-staggered. Okay. I don't have a contoured heel.
Well,
You've got a contoured heel.
That's a thing. Whether you like it or not, that doesn't.
I mean, this is just visually, right?
Yeah.
Now, other thing, I've got the Babbage bridge.
Yep.
You've got the more kind of standard, modern kind of tele bridge. Yep. I gotta say, I really like the Babbage bridge. I have gotten to really, really like it.
What do you like about it?
I like A, the feel of it.
Yep.
And B, I think it's one of the best and easiest to set up bridges. It has this thing, and if you watch the full video of this guitar, which is linked in the description below as well, we kind of go through it. But it's basically, instead of having this is just like a shoebox, right, with two little screws on the side, and the screws raise and lower the saddle, right, the 6 of them, and then you have a spring mechanism that moves it forward and backwards. Now with this, it's all within a housing, and it's on a wheel. But the wheel, it's not round, it's kind of...
do you know what that's called? It's called a cam.
A cam. It's on a cam.
It's like an elliptical thing.
Elliptical thing. Yeah. As you turn it, it moves the string up and down within the housing. So this never changes. The feel of it never changes. It doesn't, because these don't physically go up and down. Just internally they go up and down. And it's super easy to set up.
It's a lovely design.
Yeah. It's very easy and very quick to set up. So... I do really like that about it.
There you
go.
Yeah. This does have S1 switching, but that's a thing if you like that or not.
This doesn't, but I'm not necessarily missing it.
Yeah, I don't love that thing.
This, I've got to double check, but I think it's rosewood. Yeah. It's quite dark, but it is rosewood, whereas this is ebony. Again, whether that's your thing or not, aesthetically, I do like it dark. I think maybe with an ebony it would look even better. but it's rosewood. Inlays look pretty much the same. They're sort of pearloid kind of inlays.
Yep.
Now, different pickups. So you've got the specifically made for the Ultra 2 series noiseless Fender pickups. Mine are, and again, I don't remember these things. I've got specs here. They're, again, also specifically made for the Aerodyne Special. They're just called Aerodyne Special Telecaster pickups.
Okay.
So specifically made for this guitar, specifically made for that guitar. Same volume and tone and three-way switch. You just got the S1 switching.
Still three-way.
Yeah, and yours is angled.
That is kind of a nice feature, so it's a bit more ergonomic this way.
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
than,
yeah. But I mean, in the end, that doesn't matter.
yeah, whatever. It's a Tele.
It's a Tele.
Yeah,
now, this is. I mean, this is just part one. This is purely aesthetically. So
Yeah.
purely aesthetically, if you had to choose between those two, Alex, which one would you choose?
Probably this one.
And you're wrong. But yes, keep going.
I do like that, but I think that's a little bit. That blue is a little bit like primary color.
But that's what I kind of like about it.
I would like it if it's more of a '60s pastel blue.
See, one of the things I really liked about this color, it is so Japanese. This is so Japanese. I mean, you can tell just by looking at it that this is Japanese. It's sort of this over-the-top thing. I really like the color, the binding. So to me, it definitely has a more traditional look. Again, for me, all it needs is binding. And I know that you can't have that, but I would sacrifice that for the binding.
There you go.
Personally, that's just me. So aesthetically, and matching headstock. I am an absolute sucker for matching headstocks. And I think that with Texas T would look rather lovely. Okay, so that's the aesthetics out of the way. Okay. You would pick that, I would pick this. Well, I bought this, so I did pick this.
This is a cool color though, right?
The color's great, Texas T. It's a lovely color. And there's some really good colors actually in the Ultra series.
Yes.
And actually the other color in this...
Oh yeah, is it white?
No, I really, really don't like the other color in this. Let's see how quick the internet is. This is the other color in this.
Yeah. It's like a two-tone sunburst.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's called Hot Rod Burst. I really don't like it. I put a picture up of it. It's not my thing at all. With the really white maple board and a black headstock, really not for me. But that's, each their own. So should we now next, right, let's go through things. Let's go through feel. And this is actually very interesting for me, what your thoughts are on this.
Okay.
The feel of the neck and the way it sits on the body.
Should we do this unplugged?
Let's do this unplugged.
Okay.
And actually acoustic sound then too.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Similar neck?
It's brighter.
Yeah, and louder actually, which I thought with the full-on urethane thing. Oh, that's urethane as well, I guess. But neck feels quite similar, doesn't it?
Slightly thinner.
This one?
I think so.
You reckon? Okay. Yeah, maybe. But do you miss the contour?
I probably do because I swing up stand up like fairly high.
Okay.
But if you're down low rocking out, you wouldn't.
Yeah. See, to me the contour, that never did much for me.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How about yourself? Have a strum.
Okay, so let's go with this. Okay. I haven't done this like this quickly back and forth between the two. See, to me the necks are very similar. To me, this is almost a bit fatter. Yeah.
I feel that's definitely brighter acoustically.
It's a brighter sounding, louder too.
Maybe. See if this comes across on the video.
Yeah, with the microphone just there.
Yeah.
But okay, so purely feel-wise, which one do you prefer?
I like the neck of this one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do. In all honesty, they're quite similar to me because they're both that sort of D shape.
Yep.
Both relatively thin, but with meat to them. They're quite similar. The finish on this is really nice, but then I like this is sort of a more, like I said, to me this is a more woody finish.
I wonder, because you've had this for 6 months ish.
At least, yeah.
6-ish.
Maybe almost a year, maybe.
You've gotten used to it.
Yeah, well, that's of
I
course.
wonder if they were both out of the box would have different. Because if you play any guitar for a period of time, you get used to it.
You get used to it.
Well, feels comfortable at home.
And I mean, in all honesty, this is set up to the way I like it to be set up, which is to me a better setup than that. This has got 11s on it. It's got the stock 9s on it. Doesn't really feel a lot heavier though. It does feel a little bit heavier, but not a huge amount heavier.
Yeah.
But so you like the neck on that? Maybe so feel wise, you'll prefer that one too.
Yeah, just the frets and everything feels a little bit more.
Oh, actually,
solid.
Okay. Fretwork. So how's it finished?
Something about this feels more solid.
Okay. Because I think they both have medium jumbo frets. Let's have a look at the neck. Yeah, both medium jumbo frets. Both got so this has got a polyester finish. This has got a urethane finish.
Right. Okay.
Whatever that really means in terms of difference. So this is a 12-inch radius.
Yep.
That's 10 to 14 compound.
Compound, isn't it?
They're
both flat, like.
Pretty flat, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So second time in a row, you would pick this probably over this.
So yeah.
Okay, should we plug it in now and do a sound test?
Okay.
So start off clean. Also, one thing I should mention. Let's see if it actually, because this is a different cable. This fits an angle jack. That one at my place didn't fit an angle jack. No, it doesn't fit.
Yeah, sure.
So that's another thing. So this has got actually it's a different looking. It doesn't have a nut.
Yeah, true.
So, whereas this is just more your normal kind of with the nut.
Yeah, sure.
But it angle jack fits, no worries. This one it doesn't.
Okay.
Just I use angle jacks all the time. So
good.
Okay, sound test, clean sounds.
Let's do it without the S1 because that's.
Yeah. Let's leave the S1 out.
Bridge.
Do you want to play Brit? Because then it's easy if you play both and then I'll play both.
It's definitely brighter.
It is brighter.
I think it comes across in
Okay, let me try. I'll do some harder strumming because you're quite more soft to play. I do the harder strumming again, so that I don't know, same crap I was doing before. Pitched up. Yeah, it's probably a little bit brighter, this one. That's a bit darker again. But let us know, what are your thoughts? Comments below.
middle.
Actually, let's go this way because we've got a knot going on.
Which one's this?
The other one.
B. No, wait. Still brighter.
Okay, let me try middle position with both. 'Cause, yeah, you're a much lighter player. I hit hard. Let's do funky middle position. Which way? This way. Let's try to keep the knottage to a minimum.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, funky middle position. I like the middle position better on this. The bridge, I'm a bit undecided, but the middle position I like better on this.
Sure.
It's funkier.
Let's go to neck.
Thoughts?
It's tricky because the strings are such different gauges.
Yeah, well, they're 11s, they're 9s. So.
Yeah, right.
But okay, let's go neck. I'll go funky neck. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's close enough. I like the neck pickup. I like neck and middle better on this. Bridge, I don't know. Undecided.
Yeah.
So, but what do you people think? Let us know about the sounds down below. Should we do quick drive sounds? Just see what happens. Just see.
Sure.
So let's do you want high gain, lower gain?
Just some overdrive, maybe.
Okay, so this is the BSX by Mozztronics. There's a video for it up here. Basically a TS10 style overdrive that we're going to use. Maybe let's push the amp a little bit more.
Hey, just flick through some sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, me first? Okay, so let's go bridge. Does anyone use a middle position with drive? Can you use the middle position with drive? Let me know. I don't know. And a neck?
Cool.
Do you want to do some drive sounds?
Sure.
So thoughts on the driven sounds?
I think it still comes back to that's been brighter and this is a bit sweeter in the top end.
Okay.
A lot of it.
Okay.
That's probably personal preference thing, whether you like that sweetness or you like the aggression with the...
Let us know in the comments below, which one would you go for? Which one would you buy? Now, the last thing we should talk about, just very briefly, is pricing.
Do they come with a case? Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, no, okay, so this is, part of that. So this comes in what they call deluxe gig bag, which is just a gig bag. This comes in a full molded case.
Yeah.
But, okay, so let's talk retail here. This, in Australia, I'll see if I can find some overseas prices, but in Australia, this is $3,799 Australian dollars.
Of course, this is retail, not street price is probably better. If you
So
shop
street
around.
price, you probably we've looked around online before, so about 3.3.
Give or take.
Give or take. This currently in Australia, from the Fender website, is 2,349. So a good almost 1,500 cheaper. I've seen them for about 1899, 1900 in shops. So we're looking at made in Japan. Let's just say let's go for the street prices, right? We've got, let's say, 1800. Made in Japan, well, let's say 1900 because it was maybe 1850. So let's say $1,900 Australian versus was it 3.3?
Yeah.
About 3.3 Australian. No case, but gig bag, good quality case. Now, price versus what you get. What are your thoughts?
I do feel like this is a serious pro instrument.
Okay.
And that's a very decent instrument.
Okay.
Yeah. Just something about the playability. And I like the sweetness of the top end from this pickups.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it's the pickups, can you buy a set of pickups for $300?
You can't buy playability.
Well, okay, playability is a different thing. But I'm just talking the sweetness of the pickups. To me, I think this is a very good buy.
Good.
I think for everything else that's out there for under $2,000 Australian. Again, I don't know what the overseas prices are, but you're not getting a case. But then I have heaps of cases that I can fit stuff in anyway. I think a lot of people maybe have cases. I don't know, but I don't necessarily need a case.
Yep.
I think for value for money, you get a lot with this. I think this is one of the reasons I bought it because I think the qualities, it's built well. Maybe that's a step up. Yeah, I do agree with that. Build quality, that's
However,
maybe a little step up.
If you spend $5,000 or $6,000 on a custom shop or another boutique thing, it's probably going to be better than this.
Oh, yeah.
So always
It always goes up and up and up.
Better, right?
But that's what I'm getting at. So, let's say, let's make it even. A $2,000 guitar versus a $3,000 guitar. Is that $1,000 worth more, do you think? Realistically, it's more like $1,300, $1,400 more.
If they're both sitting on stands, this is the one I'd pick up first.
Okay.
Because actually, it's effortless to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's because of your setup and your higher strings and stuff, but I had to lay into that a bit.
Well, it's 11s. I like heavier strings, and it's set up for me. That's what I'm saying. It's to me, this is a better setup because it's slightly lower action than this, and I like heavier strings because I don't bend a lot while I play. I'm not a big bender. So this is set up to my liking. This is not necessarily set up to my liking. So if we're looking at money, if we're looking at playability, it sounds at everything, you would buy this. You would spend the extra money and buy that.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. See, I would still buy this.
So if I bought that, I'd probably be looking for something like this in a year or so.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that would be the thing.
Okay, interesting. So I wouldn't. This is one of these sort of ultimate tellies to me.
And that's the right answer for you.
Yeah. Well, that's what. Yeah, there is no wrong answer.
Right.
No right answer. It's just personal preference. And like you said, I've played this guitar for, I don't know, somewhere between 6 months and a year, and I like it a lot. I played it a lot. This has become one of my main guitars that I play, and I do have a soft spot for Japanese-made stuff. And there may be some more Japanese-made stuff coming up in videos shortly.
We both like Japan. I was there early this year, and it's just a great place to be.
But I particularly have a soft spot, I think, for the Japanese-made Fender stuff, because I think they do stuff that's a little bit less traditional. I mean, we've got two modern guitars, but this is a
Yeah.
less traditional look. This is more in the keeping it traditional, which I think Fender has to do. But I do like that there is such a thing as Fender Japan that does the more quirky stuff.
For sure.
That is not as traditional. I do really like that. I think that's a good thing to have. But anyway, most importantly, what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
What would you buy? What looks-wise do you like better? Would you like to see binding on this? Would you like to see a pickguard on this? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below.
Good stuff. Thanks for hanging.
Yeah.
Links below to socials and podcast. And yeah, good times.
See you in the
Who
next
doesn't
one.
love a telly?
Yeah, exactly.
Catch ya.
Bye.